Oh, wish granting? This is something else entirely. Uh, Look, I know that I said the same thing about perpetual motion, and I know that we've made the impossible into the ordinary before, but this just can't be right. There's a line between dreams and fantasy, and this has to cross it. There's just no way, Omi.
I know it seems ludicrous despite what we've been able to accomplish before. However, I think I've managed to figure out some of the secrets about the world in my spare time. Well, not even just secrets about the world, but more so secrets about the very fabric of reality itself.
Oh, so, like, we might be living in a simulation kind of vibe? Are you serious?
No. I've tried to see if that was true before, and I know it isn't. It would have easily fit into the explanations of how we were able to accomplish perpetual motion, shape-shifting, wormhole travel, the construction of Dyson spheres, and more, but really I've found no evidence for that being the case. Like the years before, it's just the exclusive territory of conspiracy theorists.
Then what was it? Where did this crazy idea even come from? And how did you come to the conclusion that it was possible?
Recently, I've only started to notice some patterns developing since we started working on wormhole travel a few years back, but nothing was really conclusive. Even to me, these patterns didn't really make any sense. I thought it'd just be a thing that led to nowhere and soon put in the archives. That was until 2 years ago, where I began going through some of our past experiments. Going through these experiments again, everything just started to make more and more sense. When I looked at what worked compared to what didn't, a lot of these patterns started to click more and more in my head. When I was observing one of our side projects, I couldn't help but notice them again to the point where I was becoming convinced that something entirely unprecedented could be possible. I have to reiterate the fact that I'm cognizant of the potentially gargantuan project that we might be taking if we try this, but please, trust me with this one.
Okay, sure. I'll let you take the lead here. But then we have to ask, how are we going to regulate what wishes will be granted? How will that work? What mechanisms do you propose that will end up granting them? And what's going to happen once they're granted? People can sometimes wish for some really bad shit. And even if their intentions aren't bad, someone could always grandfather paradox our world, or wish for, I don't know, another wish, and then we'd actually break reality. We can't just give everyone that ability, even if it's possible.
We can always figure that out at some point. All I've really done is try to figure out if it's possible at all to grant a wish. The fine details haven't exactly been figured out yet, but I generally know what such a device would look like and how it would work. Even if you aren't that convinced of the project yet, let's just work on it for a while. If the journey proves to be fruitful, we might have something even grander than what perpetual motion was at the time.
For now, yeah, I'll put that aside. Okay. So, is there anything that you have that might prove its possibility? Well, you have this crazy proposal. But anything more physical? Papers, calculations, you know, something that makes this more than just words? I know it's not the best time for this, but there's just so much that could go wrong with this project, and I don't know the first thing about these patterns you've been talking about. If they did exist and they've been here all this time, there's no way they've gone under our nose for this long now, right?
I have a few papers with me. It took years of observation to figure them out, but please, just take a look for yourself. It honestly came to me as a shock, too.
Okay. Uh, well, that's from perpetual motion. Patches of that. And okay. All right then. I understand. Let's see what we can do with all of this.